Hi, my name is Debbie Goggish, and I'm a client of Jack Rourke's. I've known Jack since 2018. I contacted him after I turned 50 just to figure out what else was going to go wrong with my aging process. And Jack found quite a few things. He's been very important to my self-care. He has a very calm manner and is very focused on my health when he's doing his remote readings. I would say the most important reading I had from him was one of my first ones. It was in 2018, in February of 2018, and he saw something on my this area right here, like my upper chest. And he wasn't quite sure exactly what it was, but he didn't know if it was like cancer, wasn't quite sure. He told me to go to a dermatologist and also to an OBGYN. So I made the first dermatologist appointment I could get with someone, and the dermatologist did not see anything. But I trusted Jack, and I made an appointment with a dermatologist that had a better reputation. She found some irregular moles that needed to be removed, and they really needed to be removed. They were precancerous. And she also, I told her about Jack, and she told me to let her know if he says anything else, because he was right on the money with what he saw. Also, with that initial remote viewing that I did with him when he saw the my skin issues, he also thought that there was a problem in my reproductive area and that there was like a mass or something. So I went to my OBGYN for that, and to check the other issue up here too. And the OBGYN didn't see anything. And I kind of pressured him a little bit, because I knew that Jack was very good at what he does and that he saw something. And my doctor was like, no, not a problem. There's nothing there. 2 months later, I had a 7-pound ovarian tumor. It was a mucinous borderline tumor, and I had to have it surgically removed. And Jack had actually, before the surgery, the doctor wasn't quite sure what all the surgery would entail, but Jack told me exactly what was going to happen with the surgery, and it did happen as he said. Also, a little bit later, I had a colonoscopy coming up, and Jack had seen some an irregularity with it, and he thought that one of the polyps would be precancerous, that he thought the doctor would find. I told my doctor ahead of time, and she said that everything happened exactly as he said it would happen, and once again told me that if he ever tells me anything, to make an appointment and get checked out if he ever sees anything again. So he's been very accurate. My doctors have acknowledged his accuracy, and he was more accurate than my OBGYN, because he didn't find anything, and there was something there. I had 2 months' time, I had a 7-pound tumor. It was huge. So anyway, I think Jack's great. He's been very important to me and to my health. And I think that everybody should at least give him a shot for one initial screening, because he can really see a lot, and can kind of tell you where some of the weaknesses are in your health to look out for. And he always will tell you to go to a doctor to get things checked out further. And that has been very good for me to make sure that I keep up with my health. So I think Jack's great, and I thoroughly recommend him. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
say about Jack Rourke. First of all, thank you. That's the first thing I'd want to say about Jack and Liz is thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Our family can't say enough great things about Jack and Liz and how appreciative we are for what they've done for us through the years. I mean, we've known them for a number of years and known Jack for a number of years. And it's just what a gift, really sincerely. I want to be specific, actually, to be very candid. As I was getting a reading one day, I was in a session with Jack one day, and in the session, Jack said, I see a blockage. I see a blockage in an artery issue, and well, that's not good. That's not good. That wasn't the session I was counting on today. So okay, got it. So with that knowledge, I went to my cardiologist, and my cardiologist kind of dismissed it. They're like, okay. And the thing that's fascinating, you have to really focus on this. If I had not had the knowledge that Jack had given me through his gifts, I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known to continue to ask and dig a little deeper. Anyway, that cardiologist, I moved on, and I went to my brother's cardiologist over at Cedars-Sinai in LA. Once I got over the cost of the parking, oh my God. Anyway, so I went to go see my doctor at Cedars-Sinai, who's terrific, who's now my doctor. And he said, in the session, he said, I see a blockage. And since I'd already known what Jack had told me, I wasn't really fazed by it. I was just on automatic mode. So the cardiologist said, you seem so calm. And I said, no, I just want to knock this out and get this done. Well, don't miss that. I'm so incredibly grateful. I mean, number one, I have great numbers now. I have better numbers now than I had when I was in my 20s. But I can't be, I'm so grateful to my doctors at Cedars-Sinai, to Dr. Gundry, my doctor in Palm Springs, and to Jack, who sent me in this direction to be able to have the great results I have now. My numbers are great. I have better numbers now than I had in my 20s. How did that happen? So I'm very, very grateful. But the happy result that I ended up experiencing could have been something different if I hadn't had that extra gift of guidance from Jack. So all joking aside, I can't put into words how grateful my family is to Jack and to Liz for just being there in so many great levels through the years. My goal is to be around for many decades to come, spend time with family and kids and grandkids and do the whole deal. And thank you, thank you, Jack, for your guidance in helping make that come true.